It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Lenny Irwin. We've got Paris Tiger basketball in store for you, hosting North Central High School tonight. The JV team victorious earlier on, 41-29. The game was pretty close there at the end of the first half, Lenny. Kind of stretched out there towards the end.
Yeah, it was pretty nip and tuck. The boys got a little chippy there for a little while, and our boys managed to stretch it out there in that second half and pulled away there in the fourth quarter, so ended up with a pretty easy win. But the varsity game might be a little different. It seemed like we got beat down there last year, but I can't remember for sure. I know Jeff and I done the call down there last year, but I'm thinking it was fairly close, but I think we lost by 5 or so maybe.
That was kind of the story of our season last year.
Yeah,
though,
no
Lenny.
doubt. We seemed like we were in a lot of ball games last year, but just couldn't get over the hump and get the victory. So,
and it's been a kind of an up and down season so far for the boys this year. I don't know how better to put it there. We've had some games that we've been in and just come up short. We've had a few that we just laid some eggs, and we've come out at other times and just really looked sharp.
Yeah, exactly. I know over in Kansas, the holiday tournament, we looked good the first quarter of every game we played, but then for whatever reason, a couple of those games, we just couldn't keep it going for the full 4 quarters. Second half, we kind of let those big leads that we built in that first quarter dwindle away and ended up dropping a couple of those games. But we won a couple, so we'll see what happens tonight. I think we're back pretty much healthy again tonight. Jackson Rigdon's back out on the floor, so.
Was he dinged up a little bit? I've missed a few games.
Yeah, in the Dietrich game, him and another boy collided going after loose ball. He took like 7 stitches. He was under concussion protocol for, all last week, but he's back tonight, so that will help having our point guard out there to at least run things for us. So
it will. When Jackson's clicking, the whole team seems to click a little better. So hopefully he'll come out tonight all firing on all cylinders. He is one of our captains today as they're meeting at center court right now. Is that Peyton down there with him?
Yeah, Peyton and Drew.
They make up the captains for the Tigers. Waiting for him to stick the starting lineups up on the board. Oh. Ask and ye shall receive.
There you go. You got it.
At least for the Tigers. We've got ours up there now, and you can kind of pencil in from game to game who the starting 5 will be. We've been pretty consistent this year.
Pretty much for the most part. And looks like this is about our original starting lineup for most of the season.
Number 30, Carter Easton getting in there, though.
Yeah, he's been starting the last few games. He started most of them over at Kansas at the holiday tournament. So he's been starting here as of late. So
good to see him in there as a sophomore. Jackson, a junior. Drew Rogers, a junior. Let's see, Jacob starting tonight. He's a junior as well. Peyton Lankster, our lone senior, starting tonight. And now they put the starting lineup up there for the North Central Thunderbirds. As I go down their roster, they've got a pair of seniors. And then a lot of junior. Everybody else on the roster is a junior this year.
Yeah, they're about the same boat we are, pretty much. So.
Where is North Central located at?
It's just straight south of Terre Haute on 41, down past Boot City.
Okay.
Down that way. So.
Yep, located just on the east side of 41 there as you go down. I know where that's at now.
That's on the west side.
The west side.
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I DJ'd their prom there one time.
Okay.
A couple times, actually.
Yep, that's where they're at. So.
Okay. That explains the early start tonight,
yep.
Bringing an Indiana school over. We try to kind of split the difference with them there. And given the weather conditions tonight, I'm sure they'll be happy to get home.
Yeah, no doubt. It was spitting a little snow when I came in.
And it was. It's the temperature dropping, I think, that's got everybody a little shook, and the crazy amount of wind.
That's for sure.
Boys back out on the floor now, getting their last few warm-ups in. Tigers in their home white jerseys tonight. North Central in the visiting black and green. The Paris Tiger Pep Band entertaining everybody here in the pregame. Lenny, we were talking about this the other night as we were leaving. It sure makes a big difference in the atmosphere when that band's here.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, well, it makes you feel like you're at a basketball game. The band's rocking, the fans are all, cheerleaders are all out there. Everybody's a little more enthused, so.
Our AD, Creighton Tar, I put a bug in his ear after the game, telling him I want to see a game during school. There have been a few schools around the area try it. You could schedule it for like 2 o'clock, make it mandatory attendance for all the kids. Boy, you'd pack the gym. The atmosphere would just be amazing.
How'd that go over?
He likes the idea. Not sure if he could make it happen, but he said he's seen a few of them. People talking about him anyway. I think it'd be a fun afternoon of basketball. Bring in maybe Chrisman or Marshall or something close. We're just a minute away from the start of the contest. New set of officials tonight. I don't recognize these guys. Maybe they brought theirs.
Well, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if there's any major differences between Indiana and Illinois. I know the fouls that went into effect. I talked to my brother-in-law in Colorado. That's nationwide.
Yep.
Pause now for the playing of our national anthem. That's the national anthem by the Paris Pep Band. Lenny, we got a tractor or something out there in three-point territory.
Yes, sir. Little boy lost his John Deere tractor.
All right, starting lineup now for the visiting North Central Thunderbirds will be number 10, Trayshawn Cockrell. Number 14, Tyson Harden. Number 13, Ethan Willis. Number 21, Jaden Hooper. And number 22, DJ Suggs.
All right, and for your Paris Tigers, we're kind of back to normal, it seems like anyway. Number 1, 5'8" junior, Jackson Rigdon. Number 10, he's a 6'3" junior, Drew Rogers. Number 12, a 6-foot junior, Jacob Staley. Number 22, the lone senior on the squad, 6-foot senior, Peyton Langster. And to round out the starters, anchoring the middle, number 30, 6'2", sophomore, Carter Eastham. Looks like Rogers is going to jump center against Willis, though.
Like Rogers might have a little bit of the height advantage on him.
Yeah, maybe an inch or two.
If you don't count the hair. And Tigers will get it, tip it back to Eastham. And over to Rigdon. Jackson to Rogers. He'll pick his dribble up off the screen there. Hard time hanging on to the ball so far. Smacked away again. Seen a few of them just bouncing off our hands so far.
Yep.
He lost it again. Three-point shot on the run, won't go. Eastham with the rebound for the Tigers. Try another offensive possession here. Slapped away.
And he missed the bunny, but
Rogers was still standing out of bounds when he touched that. Oh, no, they're going to call him for a foul.
Peyton
Peyton
picked
Langster
up
got
the
it.
first
All
one.
right, I was watching the other spot there. First foul of the game. Loose ball. North Central comes up with it. They're fouled and the basket.
And I think that one's going to go against Staley this time.
Big block before that, though.
That'll be Staley's first, team second. 21, Hooper got the bucket.
Missed the free throw. Rogers chases it down the corner. North Central up by 2. Langster on the near side, up to Rogers. And he'll lose the handle on the way to the basket.
Yeah, I think it was tapped out by North Central, but
That it was. We'll get to keep it. 6:36 to go. Inbound to Langster. Now over to Staley.
Drew's having trouble hanging on that ball tonight, seems like.
He is. I've seen a few of them just kind of sliding out of their hands. And he'll get credit for the assist there. I think it got stolen away from him. That's a pass. He'll be fouled on the shot, but a good long bounce pass there from Rigdon to Staley on the run. Trayshawn Cockrell picks up the foul. And the Tigers are on the board.
That's a good thing. Seems like sometimes it takes us a while to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Hit them both. Down 2, 6:08 to go. Good spin move to the basket. Wild shot up over the backboard. That's going with the Tigers. We've seen a couple drives to the basket so far by North Central, kind of out of control a little bit. Definitely athletic plays, but off the mark shooting-wise. So it was that 3 there by Jackson.
He got a good look, though. He drove right down the left or right side.
Another steal, turnover for the Tigers. Rogers wants to shoot off the screen, pulls up and knocks it down. Making his own shot there. Ties the game up at 4-4.
Oh, man.
Some pushing there. Gets his own rebound, puts it back in.
Well, I was watching him warm-ups. He could dunk it if he wanted to.
Off the dribble, shot won't go. Rebound, North Central. Cockrell coming the other way with it. Pulls up now. Willis for 3, won't go. North Central with the rebound. He had 3 guys around him and came down with it and got the bucket. Carter Krippis getting ready to check in for the Tigers in just a moment. 3-point basket. Drew brings the Tigers back within 1. Here's a 3-point shot on the other end. It's an air ball. Going to go out of bounds and be Tiger basketball. Nice job by Jackson of not getting the ball, but shielding the other player so he couldn't get to it either.
Krippis checks in for Staley. I haven't seen Carter play much on the varsity level.
No, especially not this early in the game. At least in the games that I've been able to do.
Turnover there.
And layup on the other end. Rogers across the timeline. To the right side, gives it to Easton, a long jumper. Carter makes it good. I didn't know what kind of range Carter had, but he looked good on that one.
He did look good on that one.
Willis for 3 again, won't go. Fighting for the rebound into the basket. Jackson finally gets it and throws it away on the other end. Got a little excited. That's Cockrell with the basket. Rogers off the dribble, can't get the shot to fall. Tigers down 3, 12-9, 3:03 to go. 3-pointer from the side is good for number 21, Jaden Hooper. Tigers down 6 all of a sudden. A lot of bumping and scraping out there going on.
Yeah, they are. It's a pretty physical contest.
Three-point bucket put up, no good. Carter with the rebound, has it poked away. No good on the other side. Saved under the basket, North Central will keep it. Three-point attempt is no good and off the supports. That'll stop the clock. Tigers going to call a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep this timeout right here, brought to you by Cornerstone Building Supplies in Paris. 2:13 on the clock, 15-9. Tigers trailing here in the first quarter. Well, Lenny, what do you think so far?
Well, the boys didn't come out as sharp as I was hoping they would, but we're still in it.
Oh, absolutely. Good tight defense here by North Central, keeping a hand in our face, not giving us any open or too many open shots. We've had a few looks. I think we're going to have to do a little better job rebounding down here on the defensive end.
Definitely. Going to have to box off a little better for sure.
Tiger ball coming out of the timeout. Inbound pass to Jackson. He'll go to his right, down the right side of the floor.
They've got to reach around from behind on 13. That's going to be Ethan Willis. That should be his first.
Just the second on the team. Grippus to Eastham. The Carter connection.
Yeah, I like it.
Tigers down 4, 15-11. Willis flips it outside to Hooper. Back to Willis. Way up top, they go to 25. Mason Young, who checked into the game. Young again with the ball, off the dribble. Too strong, rebound on the backside, brought down by Rigdon. Over to Carter Eastham. Grippus picks his dribble up, needs some help. 1:15 on the clock, he'll give it to Langster. Wide open is Rogers. Rogers brings Tigers back within one again. Trying to tip it in. Tigers get the rebound. Oh, another steal. That time Cockrell gets it to fall. Drew kind of double team, kicks it out to Rigdon. 40 seconds. Rigdon will take that shot. They're going to leave him open. 17-16. Off the foot.
Staley comes back in for Grippus.
Yep. Paris will get one more possession here, probably. 17-16. Down to 13 seconds on the clock. Screen from Rogers. Now he'll get one from Carter. Down to Drew in the corner.
Boom!
Got it at the buzzer. Big shot there by Drew Rogers.
Yeah, it was.
Gives the Tigers a 2-point lead at the break. It's 19-17. We'll be back with second quarter right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Second quarter about to get underway with the Tigers up 2 after that big three-pointer by Drew Rogers. Up 19-17. Lenny, that might be the highest scoring quarter I've seen in a while from the boys. I've missed a few games here or there, but 19's pretty not too shabby.
That's not too bad. I think we had some over at the holiday tournament in Kansas where we put up 22 against Kansas in the first quarter.
There's 2 for North Central. Ties the game up 19 apiece. 7.5 to go here in the second. Rigdon sending Rogers down, says let's try it again. Rogers comes up for the screen. Couldn't get the runner to go there. Tough defense there. They'll pass it down to the baseline. Spin move in the paint. Wow. There's a foul on Lankster. They're letting them bang under the basket.
Called that on Rigdon.
Oh, okay.
Be his first, team's first this quarter.
I'm going to wait for the numbers. I've messed 2 of those up tonight.
You never know, though. It looks different from up here, for sure. There should be an over and back on 13.
He jumped on top of Rogers there.
That'll be Willis' second. Team's first, though, this quarter. So we played half a season now with this new 5 foul.
Yep.
What do you think about it?
I like it. It's kind of predictable.
Yeah, I like it.
I've talked to Coach Walls about it, and he said that they took him a while to kind of figure out a strategy for it, and he kind of likes it because it gives you some extra fouls to play with.
The only thing I see against it, though, is like in the fourth quarter, if you're behind and you need to foul and you've only got 1 foul, then you've got to foul 4 more times before.
Well, I guess it'd be the same way if you only had 1 foul going into the fourth quarter.
That's true.
Rigdon knocks down the free throw. It's just not real likely you get to that point and only have 1 foul. Lane violation. He'll get another shot.
He gets another one. All right.
They're going to call that on 22, DJ Suggs. And he makes him pay for it. Tigers up by 2 now, 21-19. We haven't been able to say Tigers up tonight much. This might be the first lead. Cockrell drives in, loses his footing. Suggs picks it up and takes a shot. That won't go. Rigdon scoops up the loose ball and brings it down for the Tigers. Hands off to Rogers.
Oh, wow. Way downtown.
He was feeling it. Cockrell wants fast break the other way. He's athletic and fast, but he goes in a little out of control occasionally.
Yeah, they're kind of getting away with that Euro step here tonight, too.
Yep, nothing wrong with that. He'll take a seat as Cockrell. Tigers up 2, 21-19. That's Suggs pestering Rigdon all the way down the floor. Lankster, top of the key, right side to Rogers. Puts it on the floor. Picks a dribble up. Rigdon for 3 off the front of the rim. Lankster with the rebound. And he finds Rigdon again. Jackson for 3. There's a travel.
There we go.
Tigers up 5 now, 24-19. Taking advantage of a couple turnovers and not shooting the ball too bad tonight. That's a double dribble.
Come on, Staley. You know better than that.
He knows.
Yeah.
Man, that's one of those, as soon as he put it on the floor, he was probably waiting for the whistle. Hoping they didn't see it. Unfortunately, there's 10-year-olds out there going, oh, coach told me not to do that. Missed shot, Tiger rebound. Good baseline move by Staley. Takes it to the hoop. Shot won't go. North Central with the rebound. Loose ball. Tigers scoop it up. Peyton, the baseline, floats it in. And North Central wants a timeout. That's Peyton when he's at his best. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick one. Be back in about 30 seconds here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the
Cornerstone
surrounding
Building
farm
Brands is the
families.
largest
Farm Credit
manufacturer
blocks
of
appraisal
exterior
costs and
building
lender
products in
fees
North
and defends our
America,
borrowing members
servicing
with free
commercial,
repricings as the
residential,
market allows.
and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
26-19 the score. Sorry about the two commercials playing. It's hard to find good help nowadays, Lenny.
It is.
They'll just let anybody up here in the booth.
Yep.
You know.
We're glad to have him, though. We're glad to have him. He's bailed us out more times than not when we get on the road and something won't work, and you text Nate, and he comes through for us.
Well, he wouldn't know we loved him if we didn't torment him a little bit.
That's true.
26-21 after the two-pointer. Jackson for three again, short off the front of the rim. Tipped back. North Central with the ball. They'll shoot it on the run. Staley with the rebound.
There we
All
go.
right.
Like that.
Jacob Staley takes it to the baseline, puts it in for two. Tigers up 7, 28-21. Jaden Hooper calling for it on the baseline. He's not going to get it, but they're going to get 2 points from Tyson Harden. Paris up 5. Jackson taking his time, watching a couple screens develop. To the right side. Rogers for three. Won't go, and another rebound opportunity lost. Fast break the other way. Making it look easy there is Ethan Willis. Put the brakes on him. Took a little bank shot. Tigers up 3 now. Staley pulls up the free throw line. His shot won't go. Carter couldn't quite pull it down. Stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah.
Lot of team speed here for North Central. They want to run. .234 to go in the second quarter. It's going by fast. Wide open from the corner for three. Couldn't get it to fall. There's a steal. Langster for two. Lenny, you got a name for number 2?
Dawson Rogers.
Dawson Rogers, all right.
Yeah, Drew's brother.
Okay, yeah.
He's on the JV squad, but he was moved up when Jackson got hurt.
Grab the ball, guys. Good job, Dawson. Turnover on the other end. It's going to be a foul finally on Langster, I believe.
It is. That's going to be Peyton second, team second.
Gavin Simmons coming in for North Central. Replacing Willis. And Cockrell's going to come back in and replace Suggs. For the Tigers, Carter Krippus will replace Langster. Well, they just keep getting younger out there. Minute 45 to go. Tigers up 5. Robertson with the ball. That's a new one as well. Air ball out of bounds. That'll belong to the Tigers with 1:35 to go in the half. Little pressure on the Tigers, finally getting it down the floor. Staley goes to the baseline, flips it out. Rogers for three. Big shot by Dawson there. Tigers with 33 first half points, up by 8. Robertson for three, short, barely got the net. Rogers with the rebound. Jackson telling him where to go, pointing to Drew, now Dawson. And he'll travel.
Yep.
Bring a freshman up, you're going to get
Yep,
one
in
of
a while.
those.
Yep, once in a while.
And usually it's not, he knows not the travel, obviously. Usually it's just a little indecision where you pause a second, you drag that foot, you don't quite get the foot set, get those traveling calls. Long shot won't go. Dawson with another rebound, though. Not going to give it to Drew. 35 seconds. Cockrell's got some quick hands here.
Yeah, he does.
Tigers running a lot of time off the clock. 14 finally goes to the ground. They're going to call a foul.
Didn't see much there, though,
I
really.
think he just kind of lost his feet. A hand check, if anything.
It'll be Cockrell second, team's third.
Carter Easton, Peyton Lankster coming in for the Tigers.
What was the horn for?
We got too many guys on the floor. We've got 6 guys out there.
We do, yeah.
I was trying to figure out who came out. It's a technical on the Tigers.
Well, it should be, yeah.
Carter Krippis had come out, but Dawson Rogers did not. So the officials conferring.
Well, that should go against the bench, though. It shouldn't, I mean.
It won't count against the player, no. Be 2 shots for Young. He'll miss the first one, and then they'll get the ball back. Really kind of like to see a 10-point lead going into the half. Not going to happen there. He makes a free throw. Cuts the lead down to 7. And Cockrell will bring the ball across half court, 8 seconds. 3-point shot won't go. Wills with the rebound. Shot wouldn't fall. Mason Young couldn't get it to go. Tigers up 33-26 at the break. We'll be back in a few minutes here with some halftime stats and look at the second half to come on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin. 33-26, the Tigers on top right now. They led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, 19-17. Slowed down the scoring a little bit there in the second quarter, but still outscored them by 5. And one of the better offensive games I've seen from Paris lately.
The boys are looking pretty good, other than a few turnovers that we committed, just careless mistakes, but we cleaned that up the second half, cut them down, and I think we'll be all right. Boys are shooting good, so, you know, I'm pretty happy.
Well, if Lenny's happy, we're all happy. I like that.
We'll run down some stats, though. For the North Central, they are 1 out of 3 from the cherry stripe for 33%. They're 50% from two-point range, 11 out of 22. Three-point land, not so much. 1 out of 12 from three-point land for 8%. They've committed 6 turnovers. Foul's not an issue. They're led in scoring by Tyson Harden with 10, 9 for Jaden Hooper. But then it drops down to 4 points for Tashawn Cockrell, 2 points for Ethan Willis, and 1 point for Mason Young. The Tigers were perfect from the charity stripe, 4 for 4, 100%. We're 50% from 2-point land, 7 out of 14. And we're 5 out of 12 for 42% from 3-point land. Like I said, turnovers was an issue that first. We committed 9. That's a little more than I like. 5, 6 to that range. Like to keep it under 15 for the ball game. So
going to have to clean some of that up here in the second half.
Exactly. We're led in scoring by Drew Rogers with 11, 7 for Jackson Rigdon, 4 apiece for Peyton Langster, for Carter Eastham, and for Jacob Staley, and 3 points for Dawson Rogers. So pretty balanced scoring attack. I like it. So.
Well, pretty much. We've got guys that did all their scoring in the first quarter. We got guys that did all their scoring in the second quarter. Good contributions there on and off the bench.
Yeah, he's went fairly deep on the bench. I was kind of surprised that Krippus was the first one in off the bench like he was, because normally it's been Maddox Hutchings.
We haven't seen Ty King yet tonight.
I don't think Ty's dressed, is he?
Yeah, he's out there.
Is he? Okay.
Yep, number 11.
Okay, I guess so. I seen this kid down here in the sweats. I thought that was Ty. So
that could be Ty from the back. Now that I look down there, it does kind of look like him. Tigers back out on the floor, get a few warm-up shots in. We talk about keys to victory, things we got to fix in the second half. And Lenny, I think the big glaring thing I see is what you brought up, the turnovers.
Turnovers, I think we need to box off the boards a little better, because we're giving them too many second and third opportunities.
And they're not outsizing us.
Not really. They're just quicker, it seems like.
Yeah. When you got a team that's bigger than you and they're out rebounding you, sometimes you say, well, you know, what can you do? But no, they don't necessarily have the size on us under the basket. We just got to make sure we're in possession or in position. I mean, there's a little bit of a skill to that, too. Always like to watch guys like Brady Krippus rebound, because he wasn't the tallest guy on the floor.
He always knew where to be, though.
He had a knack for reading the shot, and he kind of knew if it was going to go long or short. He was always 2 steps going to the rebound the right direction.
Yep.
And if there was a long rebound, he was guaranteed he was going to be around it because he already had a head start.
Kind of like Weston Hughes used to be back in the day.
Yep.
Weston was always in the right place at the right time, it seemed like.
We could use a little bit of that tonight, and just some good scrappy play under the basket to prevent some of those second chance shots. There's the buzzer to tell the players, let's go. We're under a minute, 33-26. It looks like the original 5 starters for the Tigers back out there.
It looks that way. It's going to be Rigdon, Peyton Langster, Jacob Staley, Drew Rogers, and Carter Eastham for the Tigers.
And it looks like the original, well, no, they still got Mason Young in the lineup for North Central. No, now he's going to take a seat. They're going to have to fix the scoreboard. Looks like North Central will have their original starting 5 out there as well.
Looks like it's going to be Tiger basketball to start this third quarter, so that's always a good thing.
It is. All right, Tigers heading to the east basket. And we are underway. 2 quarters left here from Paris High School. Tigers looking to cement another victory. Rogers from the baseline misses the jumper. Rebound, North Central flicks it out. Rigdon slapped it away. North Central wants to run on every possession. Tigers got back in a hurry. Staley for 3. Couldn't get it. Another long rebound. Goes down to Suggs in the corner. Driving to the basket off the glass, Jaden Hooper. Makes it a 5-point game. Rigdon calling for some help. Putting guys in position. Rogers for three from the baseline won't go. Another rebound for North Central. 3-point shot up, no good. Tapped in again for North Central. Willis got the bucket. Tigers only up 3 now. 4-0 run to start the quarter. A little jumper for Rogers won't go again. North Central, another rebound. Cockrell using the speed, going through the Tiger defense on the fast break. Bears only up by 1 now, 33-32. Carter Easton has it slapped away for a moment, decides he'll just take it himself. Up 3 again, 35-32. Three-pointer from the corner won't go. Hey, we got a rebound.
We did.
And, almost a turnover. Staley over to Rigdon. 3-point bucket. Jackson makes it a 6-point game now, 38-32. Three-point shot won't go. Jackson with the rebound, kicks it over to Rogers. Has it slapped away from him.
He tried to force that one down to Peyton. It'll be a turnover, Tigers.
Got the rebound. Suggs was going to take it against the whole team there.
He just about did.
Easton thought about the shot, had it slapped away. Willis for three. Hit the support. Tigers get it back.
You don't see that very often, though, with these new baskets the way they are, and the supports all go almost straight up from the basket.
No, that's the second one tonight.
It is.
(38-32). Rigdon near side to Langster. To Staley, baseline to Rogers, back to Staley. Langster for three, top of the key, won't go. Staley came in a little too strong, couldn't get the rebound. Layup no good, rebound by the Tigers. Four and a half minutes to play now in the third. Rogers on the baseline, spins into the glass.
I like the move, but he just didn't finish.
Coach had his hands up, just like, oh my, it was so close. Three-pointer from the corner is good. DJ Suggs makes it a 3-point game, 38-35. Staley wanted to go underneath to Rogers. Instead, they'll go around. Cross court to Staley. Loose ball. Rigdon has it blocked, or foul, actually. Nope. Just out of bounds.
I'll say I didn't see a foul on the play.
I didn't either, but the way he held his hand up, he confused me for a moment. Rigdon will set the offense up now. 3:40 on the clock in the third. Tigers up by 3, 38-35. Rogers wide open down the corner. Rigdon for three again. That's going to be short. Rogers with the rebound, and he's hacked. But good things happen when you get rebounds under the basket.
They do. Willis just picked up his third team foul. First this quarter.
Free throw for Rogers is good. He's got 12 points on the night. Good on that one. Tigers up 5. Cockrell for 3. No good. Last touch by Staley.
Yeah, I was to say, Staley couldn't hang on to the rebound, though.
Inbound to Cockrell, to his left. Can't get the shot to go. Willis with the rebound. Foul on the Tigers.
Easton picks up the personal.
Yep.
Be his first. Be the team's first this quarter.
That one bounced all over before dropping in. That one looked a lot better. Makes it a 3-point game, 47-37, 6th point of the night for Willis. Bounce pass to Rogers on the baseline. Eastham in the paint. Couldn't get it to fall. And now he'll get a foul.
He is. That's going to be over the back on Carter. That'll be his second, team second.
Just kind of came down with it out of position a little bit. .237 to go in the third. Tigers up by 3, 40-37. Robertson with the ball. Now back to Cockrell, guarded by Langster. And Cockrell backs off, set the offense up, 2:13.
That's kind of unusual. That's about as slow a pace as I've seen them play all night.
No kidding. Left side of Robertson, down to Cockrell in the corner. He'll fire the 3, he knocks it down. We got a tie game again, Lenny. It's 40-all. They were almost down 10 at one point there before the half. Tigers were down almost 10 at one point as well. Time for us to go on another run.
It is. Coach Sprinkley wants a 30-second timeout. He didn't like the way the guys looked kind of stagnant out there, I thought. So.
Yep, getting a little bit of moment here to catch their breath. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. This timeout being brought to you by Seed Solutions. That's Chip and Bethany Keys out at the Paris Airport. Get a hold of them for all of your seed needs. Tied up at 40 apiece, a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Let's see, we've only scored 7 points so far.
Yep, we
They've
have.
scored 14. Kind of a reverse of what happened in the second quarter.
See what kind of play Coach Brinkley calls up here as Langster's going to do the inbounds right here at the edge of the scores table.
They'll just flip it into Rigdon. Look for a high screen there by Langster.
I like it.
There you go. If we could let Peyton just drive to the basket and just float it in like that, I don't think he'd ever miss a shot.
Oh, man, they missed that 14 cutting across the paint. He was wide open.
Willis tries to go to the baseline, can't get the shot to go. 14 gets a rebound, and he's fouled. Harden will go to the line for 2. No, he's going to inbound it.
They say it was on the floor, huh?
Yep.
The foul was on 12, Staley. That'll be his second.
Staley will take a seat as Dawson Rogers comes in for him. Good job getting to the basket there for Willis. Faked left and right and finally just kind of floated it over him. Tied up 42 apiece. Carter Easton. Well, I like his jump shot.
It's pretty smooth.
Not that he jumps much, but it's a good shot. 3-point shot won't go. Rebound, Peyton. Original clear of a timeline, 15 seconds on the clock. Ball batted away. Rogers
right
got it.
back to Drew. We threw that in away.
Rigdon decided to let it go and hope it was tipped.
I think he thought Cockrell tipped it, but if he did, I didn't see it.
Paris up 2, 44-42, 3.5 seconds to go. Cockrell on the run, fires a three. Misses the rim entirely. Paris only up by 2 at the end of 3. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
One more quarter to go here from Paris High School. 8 minutes on the clock. Paris up by 2, 44-42.
And it should be West Vigo ball.
Yep.
Or not West Vigo, North Central.
They look like West Vigo.
Yeah, they do. The green and black.
I bet that's not confusing at all when they play.
Oh, I bet not.
Inbound pass to Cockrell will start things off. Langstra will pick him up at half court. Cross court pass, wide open for 3. Shot won't go. Peyton picks up the loose ball rebound and turns it over. Handed it right to Cockrell. Willis a long 3. It's good. And North Central has the lead again. First time in a while, 45-44. Dawson on the right side, back up top to Langstra. Rigdon asking for it. He's wide open, but Cockrell keeping him in his sights. Now Rigdon gets it on the left side, top to Langstra, near side to Dawson. Peyton's going to be fouled, trying to get to the basket.
Harden picks up the personal, his first, team's first this quarter.
Number 4, Gavin Simmons coming in to replace Tyson Harden. Dawson flips it into Peyton. .652 on the clock. Showing some patience now in this possession of the Tigers. Carter from the elbow. Shot won't go. Lankster with the rebound. Carter trying to post up under the basket. Good battle between him and Simmons. He has the advantage. And
he
travel.
walked.
Had the right idea.
Yeah, he just shuffled them feet, though, trying to back in before he put the ball on the floor.
Had the matchup he wanted.
Yeah,
He's
he
getting
did.
excited.
Yep, he did. He had it. Everything was in his favor.
Willis tries to take on everybody again. Loses it out of bounds. Tigers get it back. 6:13 on the clock. Trailing by 1. Carter just inside the three-point line. Near side of Dawson Rogers.
Well, we got another timeout by Coach Brinkley.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's full this time.
It is a full timeout, so we'll take a real quick one. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Tigers down by 1, 45-44, 5:55 to go here in the ballgame. Our offense has kind of slowed down a little bit here the longer the game's gone.
Yep.
The harder points have been to come by.
Yeah, we haven't scored at all this quarter yet. We only scored 11 last quarter, so.
No players in any kind of foul trouble for us.
No.
Got a few folks with 2 apiece, but no issues there. Not at this stage.
Looks like Rigdon's going to inbound the ball right in front of the player bench, so.
He'll flip it into Peyton. Drew, cross court. Good save there by Jackson. .5:33 to go. Jackson with a long 3, short off the front of the rim.
I'm not sure that's a
Yeah,
shot we really wanted, but.
Kind of what I was thinking there.
But if it had went in, it'd have been the greatest thing ever.
Cockrell found a hole in the defense, lobs it in for 2. Tigers down by 3, 47-44. Cross-court passing going on here. Easton thought about popping that one. Rogers fires a 3. It's an air ball. And now North Central wants a timeout. It's another full timeout. We'll take another quick one. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Trailing by 3, 4:50 to go in the ballgame. The Tigers got to get something going here offensively. 3 minutes and 10 seconds without a basket. Outscored 5-0 so far in the fourth quarter. They're not lighting the scoreboard up, but we got to get something up there.
We got to do something for sure. Defense needs to tighten up a little bit. I still think we need to crash the boards a little more, especially on the defensive boards. We're going to come out in the press, so
Yep.
that's something a little different.
Just a little man press. Now we'll just follow him down the floor.
Langster with Cockrell out front.
Starts to drive in. Gets it over to Harden. Now Cockrell again on the baseline. Slapped away by Staley. We got a steal.
That's what we needed, but now we got to score on the other end, make it count.
Jackson has his shot blocked. Cockrell takes it to the defense again. Tigers down 5, 3:55 to go. Eastham fouled on the shot.
Fouls on 21. That's going to be Hooper. His second, and it'll be the team's second. Oh, man, we need these.
Yep.
Got to make them.
Ty King coming in for Paris. Give Peyton a breather.
I'm sure he's going to be all over Cockrell.
Misses them both. Rogers fights for the rebound. Ty kicks it out to Staley for 3. Can't get it to go. Rogers another rebound. Gives it to Ty. Wraparound pass down to Eastham. Base. There you go. Carter Eastham for 2. Tigers down 3, 46-49 with 3:29 to go. Cockrell picks a dribble up, flips it out to Hooper. Willis taking his time, now to Hooper in the corner. Harden spins, travel. The band getting into it, the fans are loud. Just under 3 minutes to play. Tigers down 3, 49-46. Ty King for 3. Off the back of the rim. Eastham scrambling and fighting. Can't pull down the rebound. North Central will set the offense up. 2.5 to go. They're going to be content to just stall now if they can.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely in no hurry with the 3-point lead and the ball.
And we have 0 fouls.
Now we got, no, they called a timeout.
Well, King's got plenty of fouls. He'll be happy to spend a few if we need them. There's a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep this one right here with 2:17 to go. Tigers down by 3.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Just over 2 minutes to play. Tigers down by 3, 49-46. It's getting a little anxious in here now, Lenny.
It is. We had that big 7-point lead at halftime, and we've let that dwindle down to where we're trailing by 3 now. So And like you said, we don't have any fouls yet, so we've got to commit 5 fouls before they go to the free throw line.
The official making Jackson back up a little bit, and he just
he
steps right back up to the
where
line.
He was, yeah. Oh, I love it.
Otro misses the layup. Fast break to Rigdon. He wants to go coast to coast, and he gets it to go. 49-48. I don't know how that one went.
I don't know either, but we'll take it.
Staley with a block. Oh, not sure Roger saw that one.
I don't think he did.
Pulls up in the paint, can't get it to go.
Oh, man, that would have been a good one. Doggone it.
Minute and a half to go. Tigers down 1.
There we
King
got
gets
a
a foul.
on Ty. That'll be his first, and it'll be the team's first. So, like I said, we still got to commit 4 more fouls.
And that's kind of the defense we're playing right now. Just they're playing hard. If you get a foul, fine. If you get a steal, even better. But we got to commit a few fouls if we're going to stop the clock.
I think we're going to have to, yeah.
Willis gets away for a moment, flips it down to Harden. Dawson playing him hard, trying to get a foul. King's going to go out there and get the foul.
That'll be Ty's second. Team second. Yeah, Cockrell hadn't shot any free throws, so.
Ty trying to foul him. Coach is calling for the foul.
That'll be Ty's third.
Staley checks out for a second. Carter Krippis comes back in.
That's got to be for defensive purposes and maybe fouls.
Yeah.
Because Carter doesn't have any either.
There's another foul.
That's Krippis. That's his first.
He knows why he's out there.
I'm not sure what the question North Central has, but the coach was questioning the official about something.
Probably wanting an intentional foul.
I didn't see nothing intentional there.
It wasn't flagrant, but they're fouling him on purpose.
There's one on Drew. That'll be his first. And it'll be the team's 10th.
And it sends Willis to the line now.
Okay, what has Willis done? Well, he made 2 for 2 there in the third quarter. Missed that one, though, short off the front of the iron.
Krippis comes out, Staley comes back in. That was a big one.
Missed them both.
Staley with the rebound, and Paris calls a timeout. They've only got 2 left. They'll have 1 remaining after this one. We'll take a quick one, be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
46.3 seconds to go. The Tigers down by 1, but they'll have the ball back. Only 2 fouls for North Central, so they've got fouls to give if they need to stop the clock. We've got our bonus going there for them, so they'll be shooting anytime we foul them now. Tigers will be inbounding on the backside of the midcourt line. Ty King staying in the game with Staley, Rogers, Eastham, and Rigdon.
Well, we don't need a 3. All we need is a bucket.
Yeah. Jackson into Carter. Spins off the glass. Carter, Eastham can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound. Loses it out of bounds.
And we had what we wanted.
Yep.
Carter just put it up just maybe a little too hard.
Inbound to Cockrell. He's fouled.
I'm not sure who that's going to go against King. His 4th.
Coach was hoping somebody else would get that foul.
Well, he missed that one, so. Missed that one, but they got the rebound. Doggone, you cannot let that happen. You just can't let that happen. You got to box out and get that board.
You got him outnumbered 4-2. Or 3 if you count the shooter.
Eastham picked up the personal, his 3rd.
Gets the first one. And got them both. Peyton Lankster wanting to sub in. Looks like we got a 30-second timeout. Called by North Central. And we'll keep it right here for a moment. 29.5 seconds to go.
They don't have to shoot a 3, but boy, you got to score quick though.
Yeah. The 2 free throws there really.
That hurt, yeah. Well, letting them have the defensive board.
Oh, yeah, that was the killer.
That was a killer because the guy before missed both free throws. And all you got to do is grab the rebound, and you're still only down 1. And
so Lankster's checked back in for King. So the original starters out there again for the Tigers. Lankster inbound, gets it into Rigdon. He's got to avoid any turnovers here. Rogers flips it out to Rigdon, fires at 3. Can't get it. Loose ball, Staley with the rebound. And Paris calls a timeout, 6.8 seconds. It's got to be a full timeout because that's all we've got left. With 6 seconds, Lenny, I say we just keep it right here.
yeah,
At this point, you don't you got to have a three-pointer.
You got to have a 3 now, yeah.
You don't really have any other choice. The last shot by Rigdon was close.
Well, who do you want taking your 3?
Well, Drew had the hot hand early on in the game. I think you got to go to one of those two. Either Rogers or Rigdon.
Rigdon's pretty short, though. He's had a couple three-pointers blocked, so I'm not.
He's got to be open to have a look for sure. It's going to take a really a good play for him to have that open look because they're not going to be backing off. You know, kind of the darker horse, though. I've seen
Peyton, maybe. Peyton or Staley.
I've seen Staley from that far corner. He likes to camp out down there. That's one of his favorite three-point shots.
But you got to get the ball in bounds.
And we're not inbounding under the basket either.
No, it's right here in front of the player bench. Langston's going to do the inbounding, so see if he don't kick it in and then come off a screen maybe and
trying to get it to Rigdon, throws it over the half court to him. Back to Rogers. That's your ball game. They drew it up and he had an open look but couldn't knock it down. 51-48, your final score. The Tigers fall by 3. We'll be back in a few minutes with some post-game stats and a chat with Coach Brinkley in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin, and we're set to be joined in just a moment by Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley. Coach, thank you for joining us again tonight. We won't keep you too long. What with the weather getting nasty outside, we'll let you get home. Boy, I don't know what you say. It's almost like the basket just got a little smaller as the game went on for us. Tough team there for North Central. They weren't going to lay down, so, we got to tip our hat to them. They played well tonight.
No, they definitely have some pieces. We had our chances. They're an athletic group. We took it right to them. I was happy about that. We turned the ball over early too much, and that hurt us. But, second quarter was really good for us. And then they came out. They went zone. Took us a little while to understand, how to attack it again. But once we did, we started getting some good looks, and they started shooting the ball a lot better. Almost every one of their players shoots over 50% from three. So they were kind of having an off shooting night a little bit early, and we knew, water will find its level at some point. We got to get out there and guard them, and they started making some shots. But I was really proud of our guys down the stretch. We executed every offensive play. Like, we call a timeout, and our guys were locked in. They were engaged. They executed every play down the stretch to perfection. And we got good looks. We got Carter down low. It just, it rolled around. Did a little hammer action there at the end to get Jackson a look in the corner. And then we went a little jumbo high ball screen with Drew and Carter with 6 seconds left. And with that, you just got to get going. But we still got a pretty good look there at the end. And, it was all but in. And, that's frustrating. The guys, but we care. I got guys crying in the locker room just because it's just they're just frustrated. They're frustrated with themselves. It wasn't anything like, mad at a teammate or anything like that. They're just frustrated with themselves that they didn't make some big plays, and I hope they don't keep their heads down too long. But
it's that kind of game.
Yeah.
When you're 3 points away, every player out there on the floor can look at one play and say, I should have done this.
Yeah.
I should have done this. And careful there, Nate. And I've had to miss a few boys' games. I haven't got to see them play the last couple weeks. And I hadn't got to see Dawson Rogers.
Yeah.
Playing in any varsity minutes. And he came out and did some good things for us tonight. I didn't realize Carter Krippis had the range he has.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little jump shot. Not a lot of jump to it, but it's a nice little shot.
Yeah, no, we played hard and we did some good things. It was just early on, really the whole game, it was like we just couldn't get a body on a body whenever their shot went up. So if they did miss, it seemed like everything was hard and we fumbled through. We just weren't tough with rebounds and that sort of thing. But that's what Dawson does a really good job, and that's what we expect out of Carter. We're on him about his demeanor a lot of times, about just looking like you want to play. He does do some good things. He's athletic, and he can go rebound, and he can guard somebody. We just got to get that fire lit in him. But we think that, for the future, he can really help us out with his athleticism and his good touch and all that. But, that was probably the most disappointing was just our intensity on the glass and not corralling rebounds. But that's what those two guys you brought up, that's what they can really do, and that's what we expect them to do. So, we did some good things that we can build on, but we just got to be tougher. We got to, it's coach talk, but we got to learn how to win.
Yep.
We got to learn how to really dig deep and just take it right to them. We settled for too many jumpers in that second half whenever they went zone, and instead of just attacking them whenever we did get it down low to Carter. He did some good things. He can get around if he can get down on the block, we need to get him the ball. We just didn't do a very good job early in the second half to do that, and then they made that run and just never could recover.
Well, now this one's in the books. We got a tournament coming up here real soon.
Yeah, we're going to give them a little break. We're going to give them the weekend off. We've got a whole week to prepare, and then with, the ice and all that, weather coming in. So after an emotional game like that, it's good to kind of get away a little bit, and then we'll get re-energized and refocused, and we got a really tough draw with only. So, So we got our hands full, but we played them pretty close there for a while last time. It's just we just got to stick with it. Whenever things start going down, we start going down with it. We just got to ride the ship. So.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Coach. Safe travels down there, and good luck in the tournament.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
That's Tiger head coach Jace Brinkley joining us after the game, as always. Again, the final score tonight, 51-48. A close one. If you had any nails, they are gone now because you chewed them all off in that one.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker because we had the opportunities, but it just didn't happen. So we'll run down some stats real quick, and then we'll get out of here as well. North Central was 5 out of 11 from the charity stripe, 45%. 17 for 37, 46% from inside the arc. They only shot 4 out of 22 for 18% from three-point land. I had them committing 9 turnovers in the contest, but they had 4 kids in double digits. Leading the way was Jaden Hooper with 13 and Tyson Cockrell with 13. 11 for Ethan Willis and 10 for Tyson Harden. Then it drops down to 3 for DJ Suggs and 1 point for Mason Young. For the Tigers, we were 6 out of 8 from the charity stripe, 75%. 12 out of 28 for 43% from inside the arc, and 6 out of 23 outside the arc for 26%. I had us committing 14 turnovers, so that still wasn't terrible. We stayed under the 15 mark, which that was what I was hoping for. We cleaned it up pretty well in the second half. So we were led in scoring by Drew Rogers with 13, 12 for Jackson Rigdon, 10 for Carter Easton. But then it drops down to 6 for Peyton Langster, 4 points for Jacob Staley, and 3 points for Dawson Rogers. So the boys come up just 3 points short, 51-48. They dropped that one to North Central, so that'll do it for the stats.
All right, and I think it does it for our broadcast here tonight. I thank everybody for listening and for watching on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you always know when our next broadcast is coming up. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. I want to thank Nathan Bell for helping with the technical stuff tonight. And, of course, all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. You've been watching Paris Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.